Real estate professionals are leaving real estate for a lot of industries, but the number one industry that they're leaving real estate to is a solar industry. Literally 60 days from now, I could be at 20, 30 grand per month. If I do this the right way, you could literally go out there and make a 7-figure income door knocking. So the upfront money and the faster money is a big deal. You don't have to wait for those 60, 90, 120 day escrows to get paid any money. You could start making money in the next 48 to 72 hours. So we have a lot more prospects to pick from, and we got a lot less people to compete against with. So the barrier of entry is non-existent, and the competition is literally 50 times less. And you can make a 7-figure income off of your own efforts if you so choose to. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Driven Not Given podcast, number one podcast in the world for entrepreneurs, sales professionals, millionaires and millionaires in the making. How'd you like that intro? Just wanted to mix it up a little bit today. Anyways, I'm feeling good. There's a lot of good things going on. Business is absolutely booming. So I want to talk about today why so many real estate professionals are leaving real estate for a lot of industries, but the number one industry that they're leaving real estate to is a solar industry. You don't have to take my word for it. I'm going to give you some points why. I want you to tell me in the comments if you agree or disagree. And if you disagree with me, I'd love to hear it. Let's hear it. I mean, I'm up for learning. I know being in the solar industry, what I'm seeing, I see we are bringing aboard a lot of realtors, and I'm hearing, because here's the thing, there's two camps in the real estate side, right? Not only the real estate side, just in the business sector. There is the camp that says, hey, listen, nothing's going to change. Keep spending your money. You know, interest rates are going to eventually come down. Property prices aren't going to drop too much. Everything is going to be fine. There's a lot of people in real estate that say that. There's also a lot of people in real estate, which I think are the more realistic people, the people that are seeing the writing on the wall, that are saying, no, man, listen, prices are going to drop. Interest rates are going to go up. We're headed for we've only seen the tip of the iceberg. It's going to get bad. We are in a recession. The White House doesn't want to say that we're in a recession, but we are in a recession. And let me tell you something, it's going to get worse. Mark my words. Now, that's not what I want, but that's what's going to happen. It's not about what I want or what I don't want. It's going to get bad. And the bottom line is, whatever is being said on mainstream media these days, I believe 2% of it, right? But when you look at very intelligent people, when you look at the market, you see what's happening, it's going to get very bad. The industry, the real estate industry is going to get affected big time, and we are seeing an influx of realtors, and mark my words, in the next 12 to 24 months, you're going to see 20 to 30% of real estate agents leave the real estate industry, very similar to what happened back in 2008, not for the same reasons, because the real estate agents are going to say, oh man, no, it's not the same thing. They always give me the same arguments. I'm like, listen, I'm not saying that it's for the same reasons, but the same thing will happen. They will leave the industry. I used to be a real estate agent for Keller Williams from 2003 approximately to December 2007, approximately 4 years. And I left the industry as well. I saw the writing on the wall. Same thing is going to happen for different reasons. We're headed into a recession. Interest rates are going to keep going up. Inflation is going to go through the roof. Within a year or less, we will see $10, $12 gas prices nationwide. Watch, mark my words. Now, this is my opinion. Right? I'm entitled to an opinion. Again, if you disagree with me, put it in the comments. But I'm going to get into the reasons why real estate agents, not only are they coming to the solar industry, but why you should. And if you're not a real estate agent, maybe you're in alarms or another industry, you want to watch this as why you should consider the solar industry as well. So let's get into it. So I just gave you the first reason why. The real estate market is going to crash. Interest rates are going to go up. It's going to be hard to make money. It's going to be a hard industry to be in. This happens every 10, 15, 20 years. Last time it happened was in 2008. The next reason is real estate agents already have the ideal client for solar, which is what? Home owners. Not only do they already have the clientele, but guess what? They already have the relationship with the client. They sold them their biggest investment. So let's say this particular realtor has 50, 70, 100 past clients or more. Guess what? They could already go to these existing people, and those people are hurting with what's happening in the country right now, in the world, the recession. It's unprecedented times. So they already have an existing clientele that they could go to, and guess what? The second sale is always easier than the first sale. The second sale is always easier than the first sale. So when they go to a homeowner, they sold a $500,000 house, $700,000 house, $1 million house, and they talk to them about, hey, by the way, listen, we just opened up our solar division. If you ever need a solar savings report, if you've ever considered solar, let me know. We'd be happy to give you a free solar savings report. Now, in our company, we give people, these realtors, we give them the scripts, we give them the tools. We're able to give our customers that just for getting a free solar savings report, a free trip to Vegas, right? So the point is, they already have the clientele. It's a very easy transition. As a matter of fact, it's the most obvious transition. They could get into car sales, which are going to be affected. They could get into life insurance, which I think will do pretty decent. They could get into a couple of different industries. Home security is another industry they're going to get into, but the number one industry that they're getting into and they're going to continue to get into is the solar industry. Now, that didn't happen in 2008 because solar wasn't then what it is now. We're talking about 14 years ago. Nobody really knew about solar. I certainly didn't know about solar, and the benefits of solar weren't as big as they are now. The evidence for solar back then wasn't as big as it is now. So anyways, number two is that they have the existing clientele. The second sale is easier than the first sale. It makes complete sense. Here's the third reason why realtors, real estate professionals are getting into the solar industry. It's the same type of commissions. We help a customer save a bunch of money. They go from a $7,000 commission between $7,000 to $18,000. The average is between $7,000 and $10,000. But you can make as high as $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 on a big sale, but the average is $7,000 to $12,000. Nationwide real estate commission, that is the average. If you're in California, it's probably not the average. It's probably a little bit higher. But nationwide, $7,000 to $10,000, that's a pretty average real estate commission. We're not talking about people that are selling $1 million homes. We're talking about the average commission. So the commissions are very comparable. Now, those people that are selling the $1 million homes, the solar system commissions are not going to be 7 to 10. They'll probably be $15,000 to $30,000 commissions. So depending on the clientele that you're dealing with, it still averages to about the same commission that they were used to. So you imagine, you help a homeowner. Let's take a homeowner. This guy's paying $250 a month. You as a real estate agent offer him solar. He says, hey man, my wife and I, we've been considering solar. Last time we were at Costco, some guy was pitching us and we just don't really know anybody, so we just haven't pulled the trigger yet, but now they know you. They bought their house from you. So they say, sure, give me a proposal. They're paying $250 a month on average, right? So they're paying about, I don't know, $26, $20, $100 a year, whatever that $250 a month is. So $250 a month, you're able to give them $150 monthly payment, $120, $130, $150 a month. You're saving them $100 to $130 per month with zero out of pocket. You add value to their house. They're saving about $2,000, $3,000 per year, year one, and every year that goes by, they save more money. Why do they save more money? Because the utility companies are going up anywhere from 5 to 15% per year, especially right now. Why? Because that energy grid, that electricity grid is over 100 years old. Constant maintenance, constant repairs that need to get done. Who do they charge? They charge the customer. So when they charge the customer over and over, not only that, they're losing customers by the thousands all the time. So if they're losing customers, who do they need to charge? Their existing customers. So if right now you take them from $250 down to $130, you're saving them $2,000, $3,000 per year immediately with zero out of their pocket, and you increase the value of their home, and you make $7,000 to $10,000 for doing that, my friend, that's a no-brainer. Not only that, that customer, if he saved $2,500 this year, next year he saved more. The following year he saved more. The following year he saved more. Why? Because the utility company is going to continue to go up, but their solar payment is going to stay a flat, consistent monthly payment that one day they will own the solar system and have no electric payment. Number 4. Upfront commissions and faster commissions. A real estate, we already established that you're going to make right around the same amount of money per deal. The difference is that you're going to close significantly more. And on the deals that you do close, you get paid faster money and you get paid upfront money. I'll give you an example. For example, not all companies do this, but my company, we offer this. We're the number one fastest growing solar company on planet Earth. Inc. 5000, number 61. So we have a lot of money. Our company is cash rich, millions of dollars in the bank. Here's the deal. You close a sale today, 40% of your commission is paid to you upfront after what's called the site survey. If you do the site survey yourself, you could get paid 40% of your commission to a maximum of $2,000 upfront. So let's say you sign the contract today, you do the site survey, it means you take about 5 pictures of the home, right? Within 48 to 72 hours, $2,000 is deposited right into your bank account that fast. Then the rest of it is paid after installation. An average installation nationwide is anywhere from 30 to 60 days. So you get paid the upfront $2,000, 40% of your commission, to a max of $2,000. The rest of it is paid after the installation. So you are able to get started. I'll give you an example. When I left the solar industry, the real estate industry, back in December 2007, I had like 6 deals in escrow. One of them closed, and I was backed up on my bills. And I was a young guy in my early 20s, just not very smart with my money. So long story short, I was needing money. So I left the industry, right? So when I leave the industry, I wish I would have had an opportunity where, hey, listen, can I make money fast? Yes. I have my existing clientele. Had this opportunity been available to me back then, what would I have done? I would have picked up the phone, I would have attended training, and I would have called and I would have started setting some appointments, getting the interest, getting some utility bills, getting the appointment, which would lead to sales. And guess what? I could literally have $2,000 deposited in my bank account the same week that I made the decision to start working in the solar industry. What if I made 3 sales? That's $6,000 within a week. Where else can you make that kind of money? Then after the installation, let's say a month or 2 months down the line, I've got a couple sales that get installed. Now I got the other $5,000-$6,000 deposited to my bank account, but I'm still closing new sales. So I got $2,000 from new sales coming in, another $5,000-$6,000 from a couple sales coming in here, right? Literally 60 days from now, I could be at $20,000-$30,000 per month if I do this the right way. So the upfront money and the faster money is a big deal. You don't have to wait for those 60, 90, 120-day escrows to get paid any money. You could start making money in the next 48 to 72 hours. Now, a little caveat with that last one. In the next 48 to 72 hours, that's not normal, by the way. That is our company. No other company offers that. There's a lot of things that we offer that no other company offers. We are the juggernaut. In solar, all roads lead to our company. But anyways, I digress. Let's get into the next one. Here's the next reason why. Number 5, your colleagues, your current colleagues, real estate agents, can be your referral partners. Think about it. You already work with real estate agents from your company, from other companies. You guys have to network with realtors on every transaction. You sell a deal, somebody else has a listing, you got the buyer, or vice versa. You're interacting with other realtors. It is an industry where you network a lot with colleagues, right? I know real estate agents, you guys like to party, man. You guys know how to party better than probably anybody else in any other industry. The point is, you have a network of people. Normally, those people, they can make you some money. You build relationships. Maybe they'll accept your offer, bring you a buyer, bring you a seller, whatever the case may be, right? Okay, awesome. But here's the deal. Now that you are in the solar industry, guess what? All of those realtors, all of those loan officers, all of those title reps, all of those termite people, all of those contacts, especially the realtors and loan officers, guess what? They become your partners. They become your referral partners. Our company, for example, offers somebody to become a ambassador. They sign up for free. They get their own little website and back office. They could enter a lead. That lead goes to you. You close the sale. That person makes $1,000. $1,000 is paid to that person for the referral. So how many ambassadors can you have? As many as you want. And as an ambassador, they could track the sale from beginning to end. They see the project management notes. They see that the contract was signed, that the site survey was scheduled, that the site survey was completed, that we got final design, that we got permits, that it got installed, and the company pays them directly. They don't have to rely on you to pay them. What if you forget to pay them? What if they don't trust that you might pay them? The company pays them directly. So now your colleagues, so you think about this, you already have the clientele. You go to those clientele. You've got colleagues that have clientele. You're able to offer them $1,000 referral fees, and they already know you. They saw that you made the switch. So real estate agents, when done right, when they treat this like a business, when they treat this like a career path, when they own it, you could go out there and literally replace or even double your income year one. You're not going to do that in another, I mean, it's possible to do that in another industry. Let me take that back. Very hard. This is one of the easiest. It just makes a lot of sense for real estate professionals to get into the solar industry. Let's talk about the barrier of entry. This is number 6. It's a very easy barrier of entry for solar. There's no state exam. There's none of this licensing and state exam that you may or may not pass and you got to study for and take a crash course. None of that stuff. There's 2 states that require a home improvement salesperson license, California and Illinois. Here's the deal. It's a background check. There's no test. There's no state exam. Just don't be a doggone criminal. And guess what? If you're in the real estate or mortgage industry or some of these other industries, life insurance, some of these other industries, you're not. So if you are able to get one of those licenses, guess what? You're able to sell solar. And in most states, you don't need a license. Here in California, you apply for the California Home Improvement Salesperson license, you do a background check, you just do your fingerprints, boom, a couple weeks later, 1-2 weeks later, you got your Home Improvement Salesperson license in the mail. Very easy. So the barrier of entry. Sometimes I got people, real estate agents that confide in me, right? Even years before I started solar. Hey man, I'm thinking of making a switch. I'm thinking about the life insurance world, or maybe going from real estate to loans, but I got to get that license and I got to get that license. That's not the case with solar. You can make a 6- and 7-figure income off of your own efforts. I'll give you an example. Here's a bonus one that I didn't give you. Wasn't even in my notes. I'm going to give it to you right now. If you're a realtor, you probably do door knocking, or you have done door knocking, cold calling, open houses, right? Let's talk about door knocking and cold calling. Let me give you some numbers. What if I told you that door knocking, you could go out there and make a 7-figure, $1 million income door knocking for solar? Let me give you the numbers. Here's what the numbers look like. Let's say, for example, you work 5-6 hours a day, door knocking, straight door knocking. You're serious about it. You're disciplined enough to do it 5 days, 6 days a week, right? And you go door knocking. We make an average of $7,000 per sale. That's our nationwide average. Some people's average is $8,000 or $9,000 because they sell the system a little bit more, a little higher. They put more value into it. They're better salespeople, right? But let's go with the $7,000 number. What if you knock on 70 to 80 doors a day and you pitch 20 people per day? Out of those 20 people, you get anywhere from 3 to 5 utility bills daily, 3 to 5. So let's say 4 per day, average. 4 per day, 5 days a week. You're not even working 6 days a week, you're working 5 days a week. So 4 utility bills, 5 days a week, guess what? You are at 20 utility bills per week. If you close 20% of those, that's 4 sales per week. At $7,000, my friend, that's $28,000 in commissions. Just in upfront commissions the following week, or in a couple 48 to 72 hours later, you got $8,000 deposited into your bank account. And by the way, our company in particular pays 6 days a week direct deposit to your bank account. So if you go out there and do that, you got $8,000 deposited in your bank account. How's that sound? Now, $28,000 per week, that's about $1.1 million per year. Not too shabby. Now, that is a potential. Is everybody going to do that? Absolutely not. Here's what I'm telling you. The potential is real. The potential is real. Are there people doing those kind of numbers? Absolutely. Not only in our company, in other companies as well. You could literally go out there and make a 7-figure income door knocking. Real estate agents, you guys know about door knocking, but guess what? Everybody knows. This is the next reason. Everybody knows 1 to 10 real estate agents. Everybody has a family member that's a realtor. Everybody does. Everybody has a friend from high school that's a realtor. Everybody knows 1 to 10 real estate agents, probably average 5. Okay? Nobody knows a solar pro. Nobody. Hardly anybody knows, oh yeah, my cousin, my so-and-so is in solar. For every 50 real estate agents, there's 1 solar pro. So you got 50 times less competition. Now, as a realtor, what are you looking for? You're looking for people that want to buy real estate, and you're looking for people that want to sell real estate. Who are we looking for? We are looking for people that have a utility bill that's over $90 per month. So we have a lot more prospects to pick from, and we got a lot less people to compete against with. So the barrier of entry is non-existent, and the competition is literally 50 times less. And you can make a 7-figure income off of your own efforts if you so choose to. This next ones are the 3 special ones, and I'll tell you why they are. The reason why they're 3 special ones is because they're not available with any company, but they are available with my company. Imagine being able to help other people close their leads, close their sales at a 50% split. If the average commission is $7,000, follow me here. If the average commission is $7,000 and you make 50% of that, that means that your commission is $3,500. Not too shabby, right? What if you have a business model where you are able to, once you close a couple of sales, once you prove yourself and you get promoted to a certain, which by the way, 6 to 8 sales get you here, you get promoted, you're able to close other people's 50-50 split sales. So this, some guy got a lead by door knocking, or they got the lead by, talking to somebody they know, somebody from church, whatever the case may be, the lead came in. They schedule the appointment. They got the utility bill. They've got the interest. They schedule the appointment with you. You go out there via Zoom or in person, close that deal, and the $7,000, $3,500 is paid to the guy that got the lead. $3,500 is paid to you. And 90% of our sales are done via Zoom. I've got people, a lot of people that have closed up to 5 sales in a day. 5 sales in a day. At $3,500, you do the math. Not too shabby. By the way, that was done from home. I got people that close 10 deals a week. I got people that close between 5 and 10 deals per week consistently from home. They're not on the sun, baking in the sun. They're not out there door knocking anymore. That's how they started. That's how I started. But that's the potential. So imagine, okay, the next one that we're going to get into is number 8. This is a nationwide business. You don't have to just sell in whatever market you're in. You're in California, you're in Texas, and you sell in that local market as a real estate agent. You've got a fairly small region that you're selling, right? Maybe you drive an hour or 2 at most, maybe 3, right? But for the most part, it's a small region. What if you're able to sell in 22 states? From the comfort of my home in Southern California, I close deals in Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, North and South Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, right? Charlotte, North Carolina, New Jersey, Florida, Sarasota, Kissimmee, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Texas, and so on and so forth. We sell solar nationwide from the comfort of our home. And again, the average commission is $7,000. If it's a split sale, it's $3,500. So you're able to sell nationwide. And by the way, here's a bonus. We're talking about a recession-proof industry. You realize that solar is a recession-proof industry. Real estate is not a recession-proof industry, and don't get me wrong, this is not me knocking real estate. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I love my real estate agent friends. A lot of real estate agent people, they send me a lot of business. Just yesterday, I was on a Zoom with a company that has 100 real estate agents. They had 20 of their realtors at 8 p.m. yesterday getting trained and excited about offering solar to their customers. Okay, so check this out. Recession-proof industry. Why? Here's why. The last bill that people are going to stop paying, one of the very last bills that people are going to stop paying is that utility bill. They'll stop paying their mortgage. They'll stop paying their car. They'll stop paying all these other things. You know what they'll stop paying their life insurance bill. You know what they're not going to stop paying? That light bill. That light bill is going to stay on. Their fridge is going to still work and keep the food cold. They're still going to be able to watch Netflix. They're still going to be able to charge their phones and their iPads. You know why? Because the light bill's the last to go. Not only that, when we go into a recession, which make no mistake about it, we are going into a recession. We're going into one of the worst recessions that we've ever been into. I talked about that in the beginning of the video. I'm not going to get into that now. But let's say, for example, we go into this recession even worse than we are, because we're in a recession now. So we go into a recession. What are people looking to do in a recession? They're looking to save money. When gas prices hit $10, $12, when carne asada hits $20 a pound, right? Which is at like 14 right now, something like that, right? When it hits $20 a pound, people are going to be feeling this, okay? Now watch this. What are people looking to do? They're looking to save money. Now they know that there's a bill that's a non-negotiable bill. It's that light bill. That light bill they're always going to pay, aren't they? Yes. So if you come to the rescue, say, hey man, here's the deal. I know times are tough. You're paying $250 a month, $200 a month for that light bill. Let me get it down from $200 a month or $250 a month down to $130 a month. Let me put an extra $120 in your pocket. Not only that, after you get installed, I'm going to give you a check for $1,500 as a thank you for going solar. I'm going to give you 1 year free. Whatever 120 times 12 is, right? I'm just calling it $1,400, right? I'm able to go to a customer and say, you're paying this, and you're always going to pay this. Can we agree? Yes. You used to pay this. Your utility bill is now $250. It used to be $150 a month. 5 years ago, 7 years ago. You're now paying $250 average. Wow, it's a lot of money. Yes. And it's only going to keep increasing. I show them at $250, here's what it's going to be in 5 years, 10 years. They're blown away. I say, how about we take this $250 bill, we bring it down to $150, $130. I save you $120 per month. But in addition to that, I'm going to give you, because you're my past customer. For my past customers, we do something special. We give you 1 year free. So you know that $130 per month? Yes. I'm gonna multiply that by 12 and give that to you in a check after you get installed. Will that help you and your family? Yes. That extra $1,400 in a month or two, will that help you and your family in this recession? Yes, it will. Saving an extra $120 a month, will that help your family? Yes, it will. You know what that customer is going to do? They're going to thank you. They're going to hug you. They're going to kiss you. And guess what they're also going to do? They're going to refer their friends. They're going to refer their family members. They're going to refer everybody, because you, now working with the right company, are able to offer them to become an ambassador. As an ambassador, they get $1,000 for every referral. I have a customer, Huntington Park, California. I sold her solar. I offered her everything I just mentioned. She's already referred me 5 customers. I made an average of about $6,000 on every one of the deals she sent me. She sent me 5. She made $1,000 per deal. She made $5,000 referring me those people. She just called me like 2 weeks ago saying that she's going to refer her sister to me. That's another reason why the solar industry is the right industry. The next one is reason number 9, which is really reason number 10, because I give you 1 or 2 bonuses, right? But let's call it reason number 9. Reason number 9 is this: broker-like opportunity. You could be a broker day one. When you're a real estate agent, there's a broker. If you introduce your buddy that goes out there and sells $5 million, $10 million worth of real estate, you're probably going to get a gift card as a thank you, maybe. Over here, you make a 20% override. This is working with my company. It's not every company. Most companies don't offer this, okay? We're talking about the juggernaut of solar, right? That's why these last 3 were the bonuses, because here's a bonus. You now have the opportunity, right? If you decide to get started in the solar industry and you work with us, you have a broker-like opportunity. You get paid the highest commissions in the industry. In addition to, you are a broker, nationwide broker day one. Here's my question. Do you know other real estate professionals that would like to make some additional money by referring their customers? Or other real estate professionals that want to more than just make some extra money? Maybe they want to make a career switch, right? Now, not only can you close those referrals, but what if they get started and do the same thing that you did? You make a 20% override. There's a video in the link here that shows a video of my company and how it works exactly, specifically for real estate professionals. A lot of the misconceptions, like there's a lien on the property, that's not true. Like I can't sell a refinance unless I pay off the system, that's not true. All of that is covered in that video. I would recommend watch that video. Not only can you make, in a recap, not only can you make 6-figure income year one, even a 7-figure income year one. Barrier of entry is basically non-existent. You can make money, a couple $1,000 by the end of the week, deposit into your bank account, okay? But you have the clientele already. You have the colleagues that could be your referral partners from day one. But you also have a nationwide broker-like opportunity where you can make a leverage passive income. A lot of us in this company make a multiple 6-figure income if we decide to stay in bed all day and Netflix and chill with our wives or girlfriends all single day. That's the opportunity that we're talking about here. So anyways, if you like this video, contact the person that sent you this video and they will show you how to get started. They will show you what they are doing. And with that being said, my friends, it's JC Rangel signing off, and I'll see you at the top or from the top. Take care.